This is Darrell Etherington. I'm here on day 2 of TechCrunch Disrupt New York, and we're in Startup Alley. I've got Natasha Lomas here with me.
Hi.
And we're going to take a look at some of the startups down here. So let's get right into it with, oh, sorry guys, can you be on camera here?
Absolutely, yeah. We're a startup from India. We're a social discovery platform. We're trying to bridge the gap between online and offline retail in our own way.
And what is your own way then?
By giving you 3 other things: that demand, discovery, and gratification.
Is that?
Can you elaborate on gratification?
So we're trying to give a product discovery tool from online and offline both. That hasn't happened previously. When you have online product, you were able to find it. But how are you going to find the products? Mostly you used to see discounts and offers, but product was never center stage. We're putting product on the center stage now. So consumers, with their busy lifestyle, they're able to find the product from around their vicinity in their lifestyle segment.
But are you using, you're not using QR codes?
No, we're not using QR codes.
Good, because they're done. It's over.
They're done. We're actually built a self-service tool for all the mid to luxury retailers, so they can upload their inventory. And we're also disrupting consumer insights in a way that the consumer insights have been developed by people and somebody, stalwarts in UK, that they used to say that this is the color for spring 2014. Now that's not the day. The day today is going to give you a disrupt consumer insights, live, real time, telling retailers as to what they want, what consumers want, and giving back to the community what Zara is doing today with fast fashion.
Perfect. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.
All right, what do we got over here? Let's take a look. What's this?
Pitchbox is a marketing and outreach automation platform that makes it easy for businesses to find, pitch, and close new business.
Okay. So you're like a startup for startups, or what? Or just anyone?
It could be used for sales, PR, and internet marketing. The workflow is the same. You need to find relevant opportunities, get their contact information, and reach out to them.
But the old school ways are best, aren't they? Just digging in, cold calling people, that kind of thing, no?
Calling sucks. Everyone hates cold calling, and that's why our platform, we're seeing fantastic response rates with our beta program, and yeah, it just works great.
All right, great. So people can get on this right now?
We have actually a waiting list for a public beta. We're in private beta right now, but everyone should go to pitchbox.com and sign up. We'll be launching live in June.
All right, thanks very much. And since you have box in your name, you might get acquired, right?
Well, let's hope so. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. These guys.
We're Groutfine.
So what is it?
Groutfine is the first ever crowdsourced lost and found and crime reporting system. So it's a platform based on both on mobile first, and then we also have a website. We came out in iOS. So the whole idea is that you go to Craigslist today, you post a lost dog or lost pet, but it's a text-based data, no social attached to it and no mobile attached to it. We brought all those 3 components and made this kind of Craigslist 3.0, but for lost and found and crime reporting. So we have a mobile app, you can post it. So for example, you lose your camera in Central Park today, and you post it up, there's a lost and found in Central Park. So what you do, you put up in the system, and people who are scanning and browsing around, they get notifications that, hey, you have lost a camera 500 feet from you, and go ahead and kind of find it. So basically, we just came up with the app where you can get notifications, alerts, you get on the train station, somebody lost a camera, you're gonna look around. So we intend to change the behavior a little bit, and there's always a good deed, right, coming attached to it.
So is that all they get though, is the good feeling, or are you trying to
There's a
reward
reward
people?
system, so there's a reward. So I lost my cat, $2,000 reward. So while we're in the event,
It's an expensive cat.
well, look at this one. This came out from Upper East Side right now. It got posted. They lost a cat, $2,000. They're putting a $2,000 reward on that.
Do you pull in data from Twitter as well? Because a lot of people use Twitter, when they've lost something, they'll tweet about it.
Right, so
do
we
you
are
pull
getting
that in
that
as well?
API, we're not getting that, but right now we are doing it all from standalone system on our application right now.
Okay.
And what we're seeing is that we are building an escrow system so you can commit. So 2,000, like Kickstarter. So you're going to commit your money, and others can say, hey, you lost your dog, and how about I chip in 20 bucks to it? So the pool will grow.
So the bounty gets bigger just by people contributing to it.
Yep.
So is this an $11,000 cat right here?
Right now we are collecting money, so it's a committing. So it's 2 weeks. We came
Isn't
out a
that
week back.
encouraging people to steal cats?
Yeah, this is a ransom system.
Well, the whole idea is that there's also a good deed thing that, hey, I can go up there. Well, there's always be fraud. Kickstarter has fraud too.
Yeah,
but it's always the good will always win from the evil, right? It's always the idea. So that's
I like
great
your
message.
optimism. Yes. So where do we go to get this?
So this is what the Groutfine, groutfine.com, and then you can go over there. You can download the app from iOS, iTunes Store. We are really
Android, not Android?
2 months, June, we're coming out in Android. So we're also coming in a GAP version, phone GAP version, an M.dot version coming out. So raising capital, we raised $100,000 so far, and we're raising more seed money, and there's a lot of interest in the Series A versions too.
Perfect. Well, thanks
Great
very
stuff.
much.
Thank
Good
you
luck.
very much. Yeah.
All right, what do we got here?
It's over here.
Let's take a look. They're all very busy. Here. Can we have a look at what you guys are doing?
Hi guys, hi. Yeah, we're basically Booking.com for museums and opera theaters globally. So we launched just yesterday with 60 museums in Italy, and we already have agreements for another 60 in Italy, France, and then we're going to be with UK and US based institutions around the summer.
So is this like a skip the line? Like, 'cause,
Yeah,
it's terrible.
you skip the line, exactly, you skip the line, but more than that, I mean, you can already, in certain cases, skip the line by buying tickets online on the museum website, but what you do is that if you want to go to 3 different museums, you have to go to 3 different websites. It's a painful experience, multiple payment codes and so forth, and so we solved that.
So
It's
you're
a one-stop
aggregating,
destination.
yeah.
We aggregate information and tickets for all museums globally,
Right.
number one. The second thing is that what normally happens is that if you go to Rome, the Colosseum, you Google it, and you might find the site of the Colosseum, buy the tickets there, and that's it. And you miss completely the opportunity of watching another 40 great museums in Rome.
Right.
Whereas in our case, if you land on our page, yes, we sell you the tickets for the Colosseum, but we also suggest another 40 museums which might be relevant for you. So there's a discovery and serendipity element to that.
So are you going to stick with museums only or zoos?
It's a cultural entertainment. We position it so it's museum, it's archaeological sites, it's opera theaters, classical music, so it's pretty high level.
Strip drive?
Yeah, but it's another venture. It's a venture which makes a lot of money, which helps you fund this one.
Are you bringing it to the US? Or?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's a global service for a global audience. Our editorial team, as you might guess from my accent, I'm not a native speaker, but the editorial team is made of native speakers. So it's first language is English. The second language is going to be French and Spanish, and then Italian on the fourth.
Great, cool. So how soon do you expect to be able to localize and make it truly international?
Well, actually, it's gonna be truly international already in a couple of months because with 120 venues from the 4 major countries for cultural tourism, which are again Italy, France, UK, and US, it's already international thing, and this is gonna happen around July, so it's pretty soon.
Perfect. All right, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, let's take a look over here.
What about the lady in the tutu?
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Hey, what have you guys got here?
Oh, hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm Shona from Toon Hero. So we've got, this is Toon Hero, it's animated social storytelling. So basically, we are demystifying the craft of animation and putting it in the hands of consumers in a brand new way. So there's 4 easy steps to Toon Hero, and the first is the toy store. And so we're working with the studios to put products into the hands of consumers in a brand new way. So this
is branded content, right?
Yeah, so you can think of us like Toys R Us or a digital version of Walmart.
Now, are those just demo brands, or do you have actual partners?
They are actual partners.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we have a few more that we can't release yet.
Right.
Yeah, so we're
You can tell us. No one's watching.
So these are like digital characters. So the app is free to download, and then you in-app purchase. So these are characters and backgrounds. You then go to my toy shelf, and this is the items that I've already purchased. I can move it around. I can send items to the stage. And then these are actually the multi-dimensional 2D National Geographic backgrounds, and so I can just record something.
So what's the depth there? It's like planar. You've got different.
Yeah, it's multi-dimensional.
Good
Yeah,
word.
we're coining that. And then so it's just as simple as tapping, dragging, and talking to record. Every character has their like a walk cycle and a run cycle, but they also have 4 signature moves, and I'll just show you something now. So, what's your name?
Darrell.
Darrell. Hi, Darrell. I'll record something for you.
He's Canadian.
That's all right. Hi, Darrell. My name's Boogie, and people call me Boogie because I like to boogie. They also call me Boogie because I do things like this. And then it plays back, and you can't hear it so well.
Because who is this actually for? I mean, who consumes this madness?
So we say it's anyone who has a story, but sort of the mindset of the person that we believe this is for. We've done lots of focus groups. It's for like that 22, 23-year-old, that undiscovered writer or director who, you know, we know from our craft, we come from animation, that it costs millions of dollars if you're lucky enough to get something commissioned. Whereas this is about putting it into the hands of people.
Storyboarding even?
It's like digital storyboarding, so animated storyboarding. So you can share that as an idea, or you can actually go in and create like a whole project, and there's multiple scenes, and if it goes through fast enough, so you can actually create like projects with multiple scenes and versions, and then you can share that everywhere, and you know there'll be a community aspect to it where you can create your profile and have people follow you and basically become one. So
Okay,
Great
great.
stuff.
Well, I think that's all the time we have here down on the floor.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty exciting so far, right?
Very exciting.
All right, so we'll go back to you guys.